Hey there, this is Adam Holland from Get Real Marketing, and today's video is called Debunking the Top 3 SEO Myths. And hopefully if you're watching this video, you're familiar with what SEO, what search engine optimization is, and we're kind of going to nickname this training How We Rank for High Volume Keywords in Competitive Niches, because I've been doing search engine optimization for over 6 years now. I've had the highs and I've had the lows. I've had websites that several websites that would dominate Google's first page for many competitive terms, and I've had websites that were just wiped off the face of the earth from getting Google slapped or whatever. So we're just in the last few months even, just some of the things that I had assumptions on in terms of SEO have been completely debunked, and now we're going to go into those specifics here in this video for you today. Now, we are going to go over some quick basics if you're not that familiar with SEO, so if you are, just bear with me, this will be very quick. But traditional SEO basics teach on-page SEO and off-page SEO. On-page SEO is what you do on your website or within the content that you're creating, if it's on a blog like WordPress.com or your own self-hosted website. It's about putting the right keywords in the right places, doing your keyword research, making sure that keywords within that article, so that there's a certain keyword density, and then doing the meta keywords, putting the proper meta tags in there. There's lots of different things that you can look up on like SEO Moz and different sites like that on-page SEO. What we've found is, as long as the keywords are in the title, the description, and they're within the article, we have a pretty good shot at ranking it. We don't really do too much more above and beyond that in terms of on-page SEO. We do some interlinking of pages, but we'll talk about that a little bit later, actually, in one of our tips. The next thing is off-page SEO. This is about getting links from other websites back to your content, back to your website. It could be your website, it could be an article that you're hosting, like I said, elsewhere on WordPress.com or Tumblr or your YouTube video or whatever it might be. One thing that a lot of people teach is having keywords in your anchor text. And as an example, learn more about your keywords today. As you can see here, the keywords word here, this would be your anchor text. That's a the blue underlined word is a link going somewhere, and you want your keywords typically to be the anchor text. Now, there's obviously lots of different rules where if you're doing all of your keywords as anchor text, that can get you, penalized and stuff. And the whole idea with Google, everyone, is just to be as random as possible is really what it comes down to. So let's go ahead and start debunking some of these myths. Myth number 1, don't have too many internal links on your site. And our question is, internal links? Well, our answer is do whatever you want. If you look at sites like Wikipedia or Yahoo, they have internal links going all over the place. Internal linking to other internal pages, within your website, for the convenience of your reader is a good thing. So if you're referencing other relevant content on your site, fantastic. If you've got an article that has something specific to a very specific diet supplement that's out right now, and one of the keywords in that article is like health, and they click on health and it gives them a link back to one of your more generic pages about health on your website, that's like, well, if somebody clicks on health in there, maybe they're more interested in that particular thing, and they want maybe a deeper definition of how you can help them with their health, and you take them to that page. So interlinking is a very good thing. It keeps people on your website, it keeps them engaged, and it also passes link juice to other pages in your site. And generally, in terms of link juice, that's again something else that is we're getting a little bit more detailed here, but just think of it as different pipes coming into your website, and for every link you've got a pipe with water coming down it into your website. And a website that has lots and lots of water flowing into it, that shows that your website's very relevant because you're getting lots of backlinks. Well, just like pipes can go into your website, these pipes are going in between different pages of your website as well. So you can pass that link juice through those pipes to different pages on your website. So you can have a bunch of links going to one page on your website, and then 5 links on that, or 10 links on that website, on that web page, going to other pages in your website, and you're just passing that link authority, that link juice to other pages in your website. So if somebody says don't have too many internal links on your website, I say blah, just mix it up. If you've got 3 or 50 on the same page, whatever, just really mix it up as far as that goes. Myth number 2, duplicate content. We read somewhere Google penalizes sites with duplicate content. Well, define duplicate content. And the idea here is you don't want to have the same content on your site more than once. So you don't want to be cutting and pasting the same article and putting it on multiple pages of your site. That's a bad thing. But if you're curating content from other sites, you're good. You're actually doing something that Google likes. And you'll actually see this with a lot of news websites. News websites will take content from other news websites, kind of take a block of it, put an introductory paragraph, then the curated, completely cut and pasted content, and then put another paragraph below it with a, hey, what do you think about this? Comment below. And all of a sudden you've got a mostly, or not even mostly, but maybe 25% unique content page. So it's lots of duplicate content, and guess what? Many times the curated content is the ones that get ranked on Google. So it's pretty interesting there. So again, duplicate content, myth debunked. Myth number 3, get backlinks from relevant websites in your niche. Now, while it may be nice to get links from highly relevant sites in your industry, it's still more important to have more backlinks than your competitors in general, regardless of the sites linking back to you. And we're going to have people throwing tomatoes at us and either agreeing or disagreeing with us on this, but here's a case study for you. We've used backlinks on completely random sites that are in other languages and still ranked websites that were in English. So it's a completely different topic. Let's say it was a health website. We'd have stuff on video games or real estate or gambling or whatever, linking back to the site on health, and then the sites about video games weren't even in the English language, and the health website was in English. So again, different topic, different language, and we can still rank that page on page 1. So it's pretty interesting, kind of some of the things that we see in terms of getting backlinks to websites and seeing how they rank. So again, if you're wondering like, oh well, should I just get lots and lots and lots of backlinks overnight to a new site? No, we don't recommend that. But our whole idea here is the more random the better as far as getting ranked on Google. So here's some of the big reasons about why we rank, and we rank lots and lots of terms across many different niches. We can create more content and more relevant content than anyone else, and we can do it faster than anyone else. And matter of fact, we create websites with thousands of pages of unique content on a daily basis, both for our clients and for our own projects as well. And then we can go and generate more backlinks from a greater variety of sources than anyone else. And to give you a little bit of a hint here about that, we can create upwards of 3 million backlinks per day. Although, of course, we'd never do that for one single project or one single website. Of course, that's across dozens and dozens of projects. But just being able to have the capability of doing that really sets us apart from most anybody else in the SEO space. Now, here's some things to consider about getting ranked on Google and then getting clicks from Google. We've got over 8 servers actually now for backlinking alone, not to mention hundreds of websites on our own network hosted on a long list of different hosting providers. Our overhead is nearly $3,000 per month, which makes it very difficult for anyone to compete with us with this SEO system that we've set up. Now, even if you do get ranked using some other possibly even outdated strategies, how long are you going to be on the top of Google for? Who knows? But let's say you do get that ranking. Do you know that the meta title and the meta description tricks that we use to get the clicks, and many times, even if we're ranked only number 3 on Google, we can still get more clicks than number 1 or number 2 even combined, based upon the copy that we use in the title and the description. We've got a few tricks up our sleeve to do that. Another thing to consider is the landing page and the content that's on there. What's the best format and layout that's actually going to help you generate leads? And what's the right amount of content? Do you do 300 words in an article, 600, 2,000, or more? And what should the keyword density be? These are all different things to consider. Lastly, tracking, analytics, and plugins. What's the difference between an offer that loses money, breaks even, and makes a lot of money? Well, it comes down to doing a few tweaks by doing tracking and optimization and looking at your analytics. And guess what? You could be a few tweaks away from profitability, and you might not even know it if your tracking, your analytics is not set up right. And furthermore, what WordPress plugins do we use to keep people on our sites, to increase click-throughs to our offers and to our landing pages? How do we increase opt-in rates with these plugins and also boost sales revenue? And these are the things that we all do with these about a dozen or so different plugins that we use. And again, we kind of use some on some websites and some not on others, but there's a certain combination we use on depending upon what kind of websites that we're setting up. So lots of things to consider in terms of SEO. Now, where to go from here and what to do next. First, I suggest getting on our marketing tips newsletter at getrealmarketing.net. And while you're there, go ahead and check out the link to get an SEO consultation. We've worked with clients in many diverse niches, whether it's an information product, you're in real estate, medical products, business opportunity, travel, you name it, we've probably done some work in it. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep getting more and more free training videos like this so we can add value to your business. Again, this is Adam Holland from Get Real Marketing. We look forward to serving you and your business. Go ahead and contact us, and we hope to be sharing some more free videos like this for you soon. Thanks.